So for those of you within Trader Society, you are well aware that I just had my most successful trading day of 2023 so far. I ended up making a lot more trades than usual, 16 trades, 15 wins. The hot streak was crazy, one small loss, nearly $26,000 in profits. The main reason why I was able to be so successful today is because I've lived this day before. I've experienced the same type of pattern and price action with the SPY in the past. And what I'm telling you is it was the same exact pattern and price action. I've lived it. And I took what I experienced in the past into today, and I used it to let the beast inside of me come out and take full advantage of every trading opportunity to stay on fire instead of holding back. And if you do want to hold back, then just scale back in position size, trade lighter, but keep the hot streak going, man. I'm done holding back. If I'm in that flow state where I know exactly what's going to happen because I've experienced in the past, I'm going to use that experience to my advantage to continue to go green on the day while respecting risk management and position sizing. Towards the end of this video, I'll be recapping my trading strategies on how I was able to have my most successful trading day of 2023 so far. The analysis that I gave out for the entire day in real time was 100% spot on. I was bottom ticking calls the entire day. It was insane, man. You had to be there. It was true legacy. Now, before I get started in giving you my new trading plan, because I'm seeing an amazing trading plan for tomorrow where we're planning to bank on call options again, and I'm going to give it to you step by step, our new key levels that we're planning to trade at, along with our new trading plan. Before we get into that, I'm going to give a big shout out to my team. This is one of the new members who joined Trader Society, and I want you to listen to what he has to say because there's going to be a very important lesson that I'm going to share with you when this is done playing. So listen to this very, very closely because this is important.
Well, let me tell you guys a story. I was actually up 70K, and then Powell gave the speech, and then my money went down all the way down to like 14K. And then some other stupid stuff happened. I went down to 2K. I joined this program maybe a week ago. Then from 2K, every single day watching you guys, learning from you guys. And here I am. Now I'm I'm up to like 50, and I started from 2K. So that goes out for everybody. This program is a genius program, I'll be honest with you. I love you guys, because of you guys, I got back on track again. So thank you all, literally.
All right, so first things first, I want to give a big shout out to App Freely. Congratulations for coming back. So he's been in the program for a little bit over a week. He ended up turning $2,000 into $50,000. Now, this is what I would like to say to you. Now that you have something to lose, you need to take a step back and reflect. You need to reflect on what has occurred where you went from $2,000 to $50,000. Just reflect back on your past trades and do an analysis on your portfolio. And what you need to do is you need to understand what were you doing that was gambling, which was likely taking massive position sizes, and maybe you had some bigger losers and you decided to hold those big losers and maybe they turn into wins as well. And what were you doing that was actually trading? You need to be able to see the red within the green and within the profits. And what I would recommend you do in terms of risk management and position sizing is only trade with 5 to 10% of your account. If you're doing 0 dates, then trade with just 5% of your account. And if you do still want to gamble to a degree, have a separate account where you gamble with, put $10,000 to the side and only trade with like $2,000. That's 5 accounts where you can gamble with. And then have another account where you trade with. And then you could trade with $30,000, $40,000 within that account. But don't commingle them. And you need to understand the difference between trading and gambling. So take a step back and you need to focus on keeping your profit. That is the main goal right now. Keeping the profit, understanding the difference between, trading and gambling, being able to see the mistakes within the green. And those mistakes are the gambling part, right? So just focus on keeping your profit, scale back in your position size, trade with 5 to 10% of your account, and you are going to learn so much from here. Congratulations to you. I'm looking forward to seeing your future updates. I also want to give a big shout out to the members within Trader Society as well. This guy was the guy who made $5,000 on calls with us on Friday. He's back at it again. He ended up making $11,000 in profit today, man. It is absolutely insane what we are doing, man. Look at the polls. The polls are literally almost record-breaking highs on a Monday. For some reason, on a Monday, people just don't trade as much within the chat. They truly slept on us because this was our best trading day. G-Roar ended up alerting SPX calls. I was alerting calls the entire day on all the dips. He alerted calls right before the market closed. They went from $80 to $800 in less than 10 minutes. Every single person is green. We will continue to crush it. And if you are serious about making this your best quarter four that you ever experienced within trading and laying down the proper foundations to set you up next year for success in 2024, and you're serious about getting ahead, then I would encourage you to join Trader Society. It's a one-time fee, it's a lifetime access. And in terms of who this program is for, it is for people who are serious about taking money out of the market. This is what we do. We make money. We take money out of the market. We've mastered price action. We know how to scalp and day trade at the speed of light, where we can pull out 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% returns, thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars, very, very quickly. And if you want to be surrounded with the right network and community and information to do that, then it's the first link down below in the description. With that being said, let's get straight into the analysis. So, in terms of the SPY, this is what I want you to understand. We are going to be attempting to set up for a bullish day tomorrow. This is the pattern that I'm seeing. I will not blindly trade this pattern, but this is what I'm seeing. So I will explain to you what needs to happen for me to put my trades along with this pattern for history to repeat itself. So the way I see it is this. SPY is going to try to continue to go bullish based off the daily pattern. I'm not saying this is going to happen. This is something that I'm observing. And if I see, because I trade what I actually see, and this is what I see now when the market is closed, preparation. And if I see a reason to take this trade, then I'll take it. This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a bullish candlestick right here. We have a bullish candlestick right here at key support. And as you can see, we have the same bullish candlestick at key support. Look at this. You have a big red candle before that. You have a big red candle before that. Then you have a green bullish trend reversal candlestick. Then you have a green bullish trend reversal candlestick. What happens the next day? The next day, the SPY ends up closing. You could see in terms of where the next day, it ends up bottoming right where it closed. So on this day, it closed at $439.97. The day before that, the low was $439.97. So if history repeats itself and I see the SPY is bottoming towards the previous closing price, towards the closing price, of Monday, 27.31, if I'm seeing it's forming support towards 427, I will be buying call options heavily, because if it bottoms at 427.30, if it forms support at 427.30, that means that it's going to have a bullish trend day just like it did today based off the pattern. So all I'm looking for in terms of this bullish pattern is to buy call options if the SPY forms support at 427.30. So say it's cracking through, it's looking bearish, then I just wait to buy calls at an oversold key level that has not been tested, or I just wait for 427.30 to turn into support. So that's my game plan. And if the SPY opens up flat at that level, I'm interested in calls. If the SPY gaps up above that level and retests the gap, I'm interested in calls. That is my number one game plan for tomorrow based off the pattern. Now, let's put the pattern aside. What are the other trading plans? The other trading plans are going to be very, very simple. Let's go over our new key levels for calls. So what we're going to do is we're simply just going to identify new levels of interest where I'm planning to buy call options. So in terms of my new level of interest for call options, 424.50s. We have a lot of support down here. I'm very interested in attempting calls down at this level. The SPY is going to try to bounce towards 426 as well. This previous resistance, in a sense, has not been tested. It will try to bounce there, but I like the support. So I'll be keeping an eye on 424.50. My next level below that for calls is going to be right here, this zone, 423.80 to 423.40. My next level under that is going to be 422.30 to 421.8. That is the gap close reversal zone. When SPY decides it wants to go back down there, whenever it decides that it wants to happen, I'll be interested in buying calls towards that level. That is our game plan to buy and scalp call options heading into tomorrow. Now, in terms of put options and going short on the market, these are going to be my key levels for that. I'm interested in attempting puts right here at $432.20. That is where the gap is waiting to fill. The SPY has partially filled this gap and it ended up having a massive sell-off. So when the gap fills at 432.20, it is going to try to drop first, even if it pushes higher later on throughout the day. I'm interested in shorting the market and doing a quick scalp on puts towards that level. My next level above that is going to be $433. That level is okay, nothing too special, just something I'm watching. The next true best level above that is going to be the following: $435. 435 to 435.50 is key resistance that has not been tested. That's an amazing level for puts. Our last level above that is going to be the gap. We have a gap to fill where SPY is going to try to reverse and drop first. This is where I would day trade put options, hold for a bigger win if you wanted to do that at the best level possible for puts to go short the market, most overbought one, gap close reversal. 438.50 to 439 zone. Those are our key levels that we are planning to trade the best setups at the best prices. Within Trader Society, we will be trading what we see at those levels, using bullish and bearish confirmations, trading price action, and trading the chart. We are going to absolutely crush it trading what we see. Look at the trading plan that I gave out today. It was literally to buy calls towards the exact lows. Levels to buy calls, 426 key support. Look at the lows on the day. If you look at the lows of day, where did the SPY bottom at today? As you can see, it literally bottomed right towards our key levels. You can see right here in terms of the bottom of the SPY, it ended up bottoming towards $426 several times in the morning. I hit all those dips with my key levels, did extremely well. What was the next level below that for calls? 425 key support. Look at where it bottomed after that. The next level is 425. It bottomed exactly multiple times at my key levels, and I scalped at those key levels several times. I had 15 wins. They were all from buying the dips. What did I tell you in yesterday's video? I'll be heavily focused on buying call options at our key levels. I gave the team my key levels, and as you can see, 426 calls ended up working perfectly multiple times. 425 calls ended up working perfectly multiple times. My next key levels that have not been tested are likely going to work as well. We will continue to trade the best setup at the best prices. We will continue to go green. We will continue to have the best trading pulls possible in the industry, where 95% of the team is continuing to go green. Now, I'm going to quickly give you the price ladder. The price ladder is to give you a better understanding on where price is headed. I gave you my key levels. Those are the best setups at the best prices to be trading at. The price ladder is just to give you a better understanding on where the price is going to the next level, right? And we trade one level at a time, but I mainly focus on trading the best setups at those prices, which is the key levels that I just gave you. So what is the price ladder? The price ladder is very simple. 439 to 438.60, best price for puts. That's where we day trade puts and hold for a bigger win if you want to. The next level below that is going to be 435.50 to 435 zone. That's going to be a nice level to try puts on for a quick scalp. The next level under that is going to be $433. That's key resistance. I'll keep an eye on it. Nothing too special. The next level below 433 is 432.20. That's a gap close reversal level. It's not as special because it already worked in a sense. It partially filled and worked out, but it will try to drop first, even if it pushes higher later on. So I will keep an eye on that for a quick scalp. The next level under 432.20 is going to be $430. I am not interested in trading at $430. This is not a key special level to me. That is just a level on the price ladder. The next level under that is going to be 428.60. I am not interested in trading at 428.60. I don't value that to be a true special level. My next level below that is the 427.30 gap. This is what I would consider to be a very special level based off the daily pattern, because that daily pattern showed you that if the SPY does form support at 427.30, that's going to be the best level to buy calls potentially. So if I see support forming at 427.30, whether we're open up flat or if it happens later or if the SPY gaps up and it goes back down to 427.30, I'm buying calls, trading the best setup, the best prices. That would be the game plan for that. The next level below that is 426. That's some previous resistance that's going to try to react to support. It could bounce there. I don't value it to be anything really special. Next level below that is 424.60. That's a solid support level. I don't value it to be anything special in a sense. Next level below that, but I am interested in calls down there. Next level below that is 423.80 to 423.40 zone. That's a nice little level to try calls at, but it's not truly the best. The next level for calls would be the best possible, 421.80 to 422.30, gap close reversal zone. That is the price ladder. If one of those levels reacts as a support level, it is going to spike to the next level. If one of those levels reacts as a resistance level, it's going to drop to the next level. How long does it take? All of the answers are in the charts. Now, I'm just going to quickly share with you some trade analysis, some trade recaps, just so you can see what's going on. But what I need you to understand is these videos don't do justice to how I actually trade. If you were in this chat today, you would have witnessed the team collectively making hundreds of thousands of dollars, taking money out of the market, speed of light, 10, 20, 30, 40% returns within minutes, making thousands of dollars. I've seen members within the past, just today, I've received over 30 direct messages from people who made over $1,000. Within the past 2 days, from Friday to Monday, I've seen small accounts make over 5 figures. It is truly insane the power that we have in creating wealth with this network since we fused with G-Roar and myself. He's the best day trader, and he day trades SPX for the bigger wins. I'm the best scalper. I scalp SPY for very, very quick wins. In terms of what I mean by quick wins, 20, 30, 40% within 5 minutes max. At the speed of light, buying contracts barely out of the money, selling them straight back to the money. So I'm just going to show you some analysis because everything I said today within this chat worked 100% spot on to the T. And I was teaching it as well. I wasn't just trading at the speed of light. I was giving lessons. So let me just give you one example because every single trade that I do is on my phone. I have the freedom where I can make that literal Wi-Fi LTE money within the sky. I can do it at the speed of light on my phone. Pull up my phone, look at the charts, see a pattern, see a key level, make a trade. 2 to 5 minutes later, $2, $3, $4, $5,000. And I could do that a couple times in a day. And then when I see a day like today where I'm in that flow state, and I know that I've lived this day, I've experienced the same day, the same pattern, the same type of movement and price action before, that is when I unleash the beast and take full advantage. Now, in terms of when that happens, I would say that happens 2 days a week. I would probably say 2 days out of every single week, I see that happen. And if I continue to trade SPY from market to close, it's going to happen more and more, man. And when those days happen, those are the best trading days because you know exactly what's going to happen and the beast comes out and you take full advantage. Those are the days where you do not hold back. But look at this, man. This is just one example. So this is a section where I'm going to start posting videos. I post videos throughout my phone. And this was posted at 10:53 a.m. And I already crushed calls several times before this. The price was at 426.70. I told my team it's going to 428. I explained to them exactly why it's going to 428. I know it's very, very hard to see, but the point is, man, I was saying that the SPY is going to try to bottom at this pre-market support, and then it's going to have a massive spike, and it's going to try to spike back up towards those pre-market wicks. This video was so spot on. Just this one video alone could have made you easily $1,000 within profit. It's going to try to spike back up to the wicks. Basically, what I was saying within that video, which is all real time, along with all my real time trade alerts, like I said, 15 wins today. And G-Roar, he posted over 15 wins today in the chat, and he had an 800% win on SPX. It was crazy. But basically, the point I was making within the chat was that the SPY is bottoming at key support. In these wicks right here, these 30-minute wicks, I say this all the time, it's going to try to spike back to the high of these 30-minute wicks. So when the SPY was retesting the pre-market lows, we were alerting calls and I was telling them, it's going to go to 428. It's going to try to spike back to pre-market wicks. And surely enough, that happened. And it bottomed exactly at our key level for calls. It was perfect. I had the trading plan to buy calls at $426. And this was in the pre-market at 4 a fucking M, right when the pre-market opens, right? When I was done watching Scarface last night. And with that being said, I looked at the pre-market chart and I said, SPY just bottomed at my key level for calls at 426. And it just formed 2 bullish candlesticks. And when these bullish candlesticks form, the SPY is going to try to retest the high of these wicks. So when I saw it sell back off towards the pre-market lows, I made that video and I sent out those alerts and I told my team, this is going to spike back to 428. That's where you sell. And surely enough, it happened. Now, in terms of another crazy thing I did, who's doing this, man? Look at this. I'm going to type in 426. Like I said, I don't have the time to go over every single trade. I was making money so fast, I'm not even going to be able to remember or recall how quickly it was made. I would have to go back throughout this entire chat of over 2,000 messages today and break down every little thing and try to figure out and remember what I was seeing. It's crazy, man. It happened so fast. Sometimes in a way, it can't even be explained. You just know because you've experienced before and you have an intuition. Now, just look at this message right here. 426.50. I was saying, man, actually it was 420. Let me see, 428. Was it 428? Give me 1 second, man. I got to find this message because this one message alone could have made you so much money. And G-Roar took advantage of this opportunity. This was posted at 3:44 p.m. I said my charts read 426.60 will try to drop first. Then we can spike to 428 and drop again. Basically what I was saying was the SPY is going to try to spike and then it's going to go to 426.60. Then it's going to drop first. Then it's going to spike to 428. It did exactly what I said it was going to do, man. And we're doing trades like this and analysis like this in real time every single day. Look at this, man. That was posted at 3:44 p.m. If you go to 3:44 p.m. when I posted that, that was right here. I posted that on the exact lows of that dip. And what did SPY do? It spiked right up to our key level, 426.50, 10 cents below, and then it dropped first, just like I said. And then I bought calls on this dip because I knew it was going to close strong. And it rocketed to nearly $428, just like I said. G-Roar alerted SPX call options into that, and they went from $80 to $800. That means every single contract you bought for $80 turned into $800 within 10 single minutes. You think it's accident that we have people direct messaging us every single day? I just made $1,000. I just made $2,000. They're not even trading with small accounts, man. In terms of the wealthy people, we have members within Trader Society who are making tens of thousands of dollars a day. Dimitri posted his trade today. He made $20,000. We had, G-Roar. He has days where he's making six figures, man. It's truly insane what we're able to do with the power of mastering price action. And that's what we've done. My number one skill set is mastering price action. I know exactly where price is heading, and I know how to time it perfectly. And I know how to use it in a very lucrative trading way where I'm buying and scalping options that are barely out of the money, and then I'm selling them back in the money. That is what I've mastered. I've mastered how to trade price action, how to trade the charts, how to trade the candlesticks, how to use options to my advantage to create leverage and to create very, very big percentage returns with not a lot of risk on my account, right? If you're trading stocks and you're shorting penny stocks, you're going to have to risk a lot of your account to make such a small gain. Then you get stuck in a trading hold and then you blow up your account. Lesson learned from there. I lost $150,000 in 2018 shorting a penny stock that spiked like 100%. But anyways, man, this is what we done. So if you want to know what we do, it's very, very simple. What we do is we teach people how to take money out of the market. And not only do we teach them in real time, we trade in real time. I post every single trade I make in real time, and it's not just me. G-Roar's doing it. We have other moderators who are doing it. We have people in here with eight-figure networks, with eight-figure net worths. We have people in here with seven-figure net worths. We have multimillionaires, and they are consistently taking money out of the market. They are consistently learning their trades in real time, and you have to experience it. If you experience it and you see the power of what we have, which is something that no one else has, we have a trading floor that is dedicated to SPY and SPX. That's all we trade. We scalp SPY, we day trade SPX, and we've mastered it to a T. We don't do anything else in a sense. Now, in the future, I do have interest in starting an investing group, and that investing group will be focused on making investments that other people don't see within the market, and it will be called Investor Society. That's a future plan that I do have. But right now, our main focus, I'm doing some investments behind the scenes. I'm not speaking too much on that, but right now, the main focus is SPY and SPX. This is all we do. Every single day, you will see multimillionaires alerting their trades in real time, printing money at the speed of light. And you're going to be shocked on how accurate it is. So I'm going to leave it off at that. If you are someone who is serious about taking money out of the market, and you are serious about learning how to master price action, and you're serious about surrounding yourself with the right network to help push you to do that, to help influence you, to help you learn how to do that, this is the right program for you. I cannot lie. I've dedicated my entire life to this one skill set. And this is something that I'm extremely confident that is going to help change your life for the better. because not only has it changed my life, but I've helped create multimillionaires. And I know I can help you succeed in trading. So if you're serious, the time is now. It's the first link in the description. Do not waste our time. The time is now to join. It's a one-time fee. It's lifetime access. It's the first link down below. The price only goes up. This is something we can charge $2,500 a year for. Right now, it's a one-time fee, it's a lifetime access, and it's the lowest you will ever see the price at. We do not do coupon codes. We do not do discount codes. Do not waste our time. If you are serious about making money and you're serious about making this your best trading year possible, click the first link down below in the description. We will absolutely crush the market tomorrow. I will see you guys till then.